What is your argument that Labour now needs to do to get itself in a place where it might have a chance of winning an election?
Well, I feel as if I'm uniquely placed to listen to the public and to change the Labour Party to win again. And I do feel that the architects of the disaster of the 12th of December should not be the architects of the future. I've been beating the odds all my life, both in politics and out of politics. I know how to campaign, I know how to win, I know how to build a broad coalition of support. And I think that's what the Labour Party now needs. But first of all, it has to listen to the people in the seats that we lost, listen to the voters in the seats that we won, and also listen to voters in the seats that will never win, to understand what the public are saying out there. That Scottish voice in the top of the Labour Party is incredibly important, because it's not just about understanding devolution in Scotland, it's about understanding all those communities across the country that are screaming at the Labour Party at the moment to listen, and I think we have to listen so we can change.
What do you say then to the likes of Rebecca Long-Bailey, who say actually the problem's not the policies, it's the way they are presented in setting them out in a clear, distinctive narrative?
Well, I think we've got to change the journey and the direction, as well as the voice and the face. If it's just a continuation of what we've had before, the public have rejected that, and they've told us they've rejected that. Now, there may be one or two individual policies in the manifesto that we should continue with and we should champion. The New Green Deal, for example, climate change is the biggest issue of our time. But just to change the voice and the face, but continue with the same language and the same policies, is not going to change the minds of the public. We have to do both. And I think the position of UK Deputy Leader of the Labour Party is to bring the party together, to organise the party, and to make sure that we can listen to the public and take that forward.
But bluntly, isn't the difficulty you have that your style of Labour politics is now very, very much in retreat in the Labour Party, and if you like, the Corbynites are the majority? Your time has passed in the Labour Party.
My time in the Labour Party is about honesty, it's about principle, it's about winning when the chips are down, and that's what the Labour Party needs to be about now. It's not about me and it's not about the past, it has to be about the future, and that's what's key here. And the only way we can shape that future is to listen to communities from John O'Groats to Land's End and to respond with Labour values in a Labour way. We're all part of the Labour movement, we're all part of the broad church of the Labour movement, we all share Labour movement values, but the only way we're going to turn this around is to listen, to respond to the public. We can't say that the message was wrong and the public just didn't hear it. The message was wrong, the public heard it, they responded on the 12th of December, and as Angela Rayner said yesterday, and she was right to say so because I said it at my speech at the Declaration, this party has to listen and respond and change, or it will die.
When you say it will die, I mean, so are you saying that if Rebecca Long-Bailey was elected leader and persisted with Jeremy Corbyn's policies, that in effect would be the death knell for the Labour Party?
The public are screaming at us at the moment. They desperately want to vote for a Labour Party that can be a credible alternative government. First of all, it has to be a credible opposition, and the way we do that is we listen to what the public were screaming at us on the 12th of December. Many doors that I knocked on, I had Labour supporters, Labour voters who had voted for Labour all their life in tears. You listen to any Member of Parliament who just scraped home or who lost their seats in seats we've held for a number of decades, never mind a number of years, and they'll tell you exactly the same thing. We have to listen to that and respond, and the role of the UK Deputy Leader is to go into these communities, to listen to what they're saying and make sure the Labour Party infrastructure and organisation is fit for the future. So let's talk about the future and not the past.